Hi my friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you could join me. I thought today I'd do a video because I haven't done one for, I don't know, 10 days or so. YouTube doesn't like that, so here I am. And I thought we'd use some watercolors to make sort of a watercolor collage, maybe? I don't know what to call it. But we're going to use watercolors in the background, and I have these napkins that I got from Ninny's Napkins. So that's Ninny's, Ninny''s, napkins.com. And they have some beautiful napkins. So I thought I'd take out some of these images and add them to our collage. So I'm going to start with a colorful background. So I'm going to use my Vivid Color palette from Rueben and just go wet on dry and add some color. Since this is a jungle scene, I'm going to try to make it quite vivid. Some orange, some red, some deeper red, which is more of a magenta, I think. Bring a bit of that over to the side too. Some purple. And that's a lighter shade of purple that I have. For those that have Ruben's, I think you'll probably recognize these colors. Now, many companies just choose to name their colors whatever they choose. So, I can tell you with the Ruben's, this is violet, light violet, or violet light. Some nice deep green. Now we might come back in after we lay down our napkin designs and do another layer just to give it a little more depth. This is raw sienna. I always find it's nice to throw in either a gray or black or some brown just to make the other colors pop. Some nice blue here. I think I'll leave a little white here and there too. And this is deep violet. It's a pretty color. So yeah, I've been on lately. I've kind of lost my mojo for a while. It's a lot of work. YouTube is a lot of work. But because I have people that are following me, and some have been quite faithful, I don't want to give up yet. I'm not ready to give up yet. Okay, let's come in with some yellow. Now that was lemon yellow, but I think my brush had a little bit of paint left on it, so it's not so lemony looking. We'll make this a little more lemony. Okay, let's come in with some sap green. And a darker green. deep green, according to Ruben's. I wish I'd left some white up here. Going to have to do something with that. We'll figure it out. Okay, what are we missing here? Need a little more blue, I think. Go with ultramarine. Okay. That will do. I need to close this up a little bit. That's a little too much white there, I think. Let's go with a softer color, maybe. It's pretty dominant here. Let's go with a lighter blue. Okay, that'll do. Going to dry that, and then we'll come in and we're going to add some of our napkin. Okay, so my watercolor background is all dry. Now I'm going to, I've already taken out some images from our napkin. And I'm just going to finish with this one last one using my water brush, outlining the area I want to peel away. That's about the easiest way it is to take your image from your napkin. Just pull gently. In the area that's wet. Will come away. And there you have it. Okay. Now I'm going to add my images to our background. And then we can see where to go from there. Now this is the first time I'm doing this, so I really don't know what I'm doing. What's new? Okay, going to have to use glue stick because it's the least liquidy of all the glues. And just lay down my image. Now, as I said, we'll probably come in, or I think I said, we will probably come in with another layer of watercolor just to give it more depth and to blend it some more. We have a macaw, maybe? I'm not sure. It's my guess. Okay. And a bird here, and I thought maybe some flowers down here. What the heck? Let's put it down. Again, another intuitive painting. Oops. Now you have to be careful. I got glue on my fingers now. So if I stick my finger on any part of this napkin, I'm going to tear the napkin. So have to be careful. I'm probably not the most careful person. I'm certainly not the most careful person on YouTube. Okay, let's put the bird, where will we put, probably bring the bird down here. Yeah, let's have to have them attached to something, right? Good to start at the bottom and work your way up for making it stick. Okay, there we have it. Now we can do some mark making. I have a Stabilo pencil here that needs to be sharpened. So let's do that first. So this will bring out some black marks in our little painting here. And what do we want to do? Maybe oops, made it too sharp. Okay, maybe some circles here. I'm just, you know, doing my thing here. Just filling in space, basically. What else can we put here? Come in with white gel pen for now. Let's circle our Now I love my white gel pens. They're from Signo, and I'll put them in the description. The list of materials I've used. And I've never used oh gee, now I can't think of what they're called. They're pens. They're like markers. I'll think of it later. And people seem to swear by them. If you can think of it before I do, or if I don't think of it at all, if it doesn't come to me, maybe you could put that in the just comment section. I can't think of what they're called. Not Tombos. They're well known. I'm sure a lot of you out there will know what I'm talking about. Okay. What else can we do here? Maybe just some white dots. So I wonder how my friends out there are doing. How you folks doing? Have you discovered anything new and exciting in the world of YouTube? In the world of art and crafts? What's the latest thing that you've discovered that you're in awe of? There's so many new and creative things out there. Yeah, this gel doesn't want to go. That Stabilo is oil-based, so. Now I'm just making marks, and that's okay. Just adding some interest. It's very random, so let the pen do its own thing. I could come in with my Stabilo again, which is now dull once again. They need to have a Stabilo sharpener made just for oil pencils, because I sometimes struggle with it. Okay, what am I going to do? Some lots of dark here and here. I need a little bit here, maybe just some dots. Okay, now I have some gouache here, and that may make our, let's see if this works. I'm thinking it might make our white stand out a little better, so I'm going to give it a shot. Now, since gouache is thicker, you have a little more to work with. Yeah. A little more texture too. Yeah, like that. Like that. I love my gel pens, but sometimes you just need something a little more. My circles here. Okay, now we can come in with a little more paint if we want. This is very busy. I don't know if we want to or not. Let's just make this line a little stronger. Okay, let me think on this for a bit. Pretty strong. I do have to finish this, so I'm wondering if I should use Mod Podge or just spray it with a varnish. I think I'll start with spraying a varnish, and yeah, we'll go from there. It's going to take me a minute to mix up that varnish. You know, you have to shake it for like 2 minutes, so I'm going to shake my varnish and then I'll come back. Okay, before I spray my varnish, I noticed that my little parrot there was sort of fading into the background. So I came in with my gouache and just painted where the parrot white would be. And I'm going to do a little bit of that too on this monkey. We don't want it to fade too much into the background. And again, this is nice because it adds more texture. Now I will dry this before I add my varnish. I'm using Kamar Varnish by Krylon. Okay. I'm going to dry that, and I think I'll do my circles here a bit too. Make these a little larger. Okay. Just feels like it needs some white here. All right. As I said, going to dry that, and then we'll apply some spray. Okay, so I put on one coat of the Kamar Varnish. Another product that I don't know what I'd do without. So I'm going to do another spray. They say spray 10 to 12 inches above. And make sure you shake it well enough, or else you're going to get these big globs of varnish. So yeah, so I'm going to put at least one. I decided I didn't want to add any more watercolor paint because our focal point, our monkey, our birds, yeah, so I don't want to bring the watercolor forward. It is supposed to be the background, so I'm going to leave the watercolor as it is. Going to put another spray of varnish on, a light coat. It only takes 5 minutes to dry. I'm going to dry this with my blow dryer. Then we'll come back and decide if we need a third coat. So I ended up with 3 coats of the Kamar Varnish. And what you can do once your varnish is done, your gel pens work better. They work better on top of Mod Podge or on top of a varnish. So I've started to redo these areas in white. As you can see how much whiter that is now? So just keep that in mind. I usually do the white first and then spray, or do, a Mod Podge finish or whatever finish I'm using, and then go back and redo the white. Just because then I know what my pattern is. I don't know. Just habit. Just how I do it. You do it however way you see fit. But yeah, you can bring out your white areas with your gel pen once the varnish is on. And yeah, so this is it. This is our watercolor collage. Fun and easy. You can use napkins or, not. And as I said, I will put the materials in the list of, in the description, the list of the materials I've used. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed that. Would really appreciate a thumbs up. It helps a lot. And yeah, I would love to hear from you. And I still didn't think of what the name of those pens are. Yeah, it's just gone. They're great pens. I'm just trying to decide if I should order them, if they will work in areas where my gel pen doesn't work. So, those of you that have the know-how and know what I'm talking about, please let me know. And let me know if, you know, how well you find them. If you use both the gel pen and these other pens, which you find better. I'm just putting some dots here. These are not meant to be crosses, by the way. They're just a design. Okay, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.